Hey there, YouTube. New and improved segment. It's the Insurrection update. No longer the fascist update. It's the Insurrection update, otherwise known as What's Up with the Fascists? New segment. New and improved. New and improved. Tried to find someone to trade. New and improved segment. Not a single swastika to be seen. Let's get into it. Let's get into the insurrectionists that are trying to dissolve democracy in the United States and replace it with a theocratic authoritarianism if we're unlucky, or just a corporate fascism if we're, if we're lucky. Let's jump into it. As predicted, exactly as I've warned. What have I predicting? What have I been predicting? What have I been warning? The Republicans in the United States are changing the laws about how elections are run so that they can basically, invalidate elections that they don't like in a very similar way to the fascists in Germany. I learned this recently. It was really quite interesting. When the fascist party was, participating in the democratic elections in Germany before they took power, they kept using parliamentary tricks to trigger a re-election. Apparently, there was a rule that said if you just walked out of the of the Congress or whatever they called it, if you just walked out, that triggered a re-election. They did that like 4 or 5 times. They just kept triggering re-elections. Baby boy. He's been very hungry lately. So these kind of parliamentary procedural tricks are what we should expect from the Republican Party moving forward. And here's evidence of just that. New bill will give Republican official power to overturn elections. Hungry. Hey, honey, can you make me a bottle? Make me a bottle. Okay. She said yes. Yeah. Oh, homeboy's hungry over here. Texas bill will give Republican official power to overturn elections. You're not hearing this wrong. Just breastfeed. You're not hearing this wrong. Okay, listen to this. Let's watch the video here. This doesn't look very long.
3, Secretary will read the caption.
Committee substitute Senate Bill 1993 relating the authority of the Secretary of State to order a new election in certain counties.
Secretary will call the roll.
Alvarado, Betancourt, Birdwell, Blanco.
19 ayes and 12 nays. The bill is passed and engrossment will hold there. Senator Middleton.
There it is. That is how democracy dies. Right there. Just that 20-second clip. Boom. There we go. We can now overturn elections and do what we want with local elections. Boom. Just like that. That's how it happens. You're falling asleep right now. Oh, I don't know. Some boring ass people said some boring ass bullshit at some boring ass meeting. I don't know. Boom. This is what democracy being blown up in front of your face looks like. It's not some Michael Bay movie, okay? It's a Woody Allen flop, right? The Texas state government is poised to enact a new law giving the governor-appointed Secretary of State, the ability to overturn elections in the state's biggest county. The legislation SB 1993 passed in the Texas State Senate on Tuesday by a vote of 19-12. According to the text of the bill, the Secretary of State, an appointed position appointed by Republican Governor Greg Abbott and currently held by Jane Nelson, would have the authority to throw election results in counties wherein 2% or more of the polling locations ran out of ballot paper for more than an hour. So that's a really strange and hyper-specific law to be passing. Gee, I wonder if the authorities that are in charge of making sure that these places have enough ballot paper are going to fail in that endeavor to provide ballot paper. And I just wonder if those locations will be predominantly Democrat areas, predominantly lefty areas in Texas, that somehow, some way will they just don't have enough paper. Looks like we got to overturn it, folks. So sorry. We did not see this coming. They honestly think we are the stupidest people in the world, and we are. Look, they passed it. It's done. It's done. They passed it. It's done. In the event that an election was thrown out, a new one would be held. A new one would be held in that county. So not an entire re-election. So all the Republicans that won their seats, they don't have to do another one. But they have to do another election in that, so like Austin, Texas, right? The lefty area in Texas, right? They would have to redo an election in Austin until the right wings get the results that they want. The specific parameters of the bill were inspired by incidents in Harris County during the 2022 midterms, in which 26 out of the county's 782 polling locations were affected, according to the Houston Chronicle. Despite the relatively small number of locations affected, the issue was seized upon by Texas Republicans, some of whom claimed that the shortages cost them their races, ultimately leading to the push for legislation that resulted in SB 1993. It's not true. It's not true. Quote, there's no reason, there's no excuse why we can't competently run our elections and have adequate ballot paper. Republican State Senator Mays Middleton. This is all a ruse. This is all a ruse. They're pretending like they care. They're pretending like they care about the amount of ballot paper that's there. Like, while the text of the legislation does not explicitly mention Harris County, the authority it would vest in the Secretary of State applies only to county. Listen to this. Oh, hey, honey, do you have a bottle? Okay, you're making a bottle. Good. Applies. So listen to this, guys. Listen to this. While the text of the legislation does not explicitly mention Harris County, the authority it would vest in the Secretary of State applies only to counties with populations higher than 2.7 million. And guess what, folks? All those areas that have populations higher than 2.7 million, they vote left. They vote left. They vote left. This is beyond obvious what they're doing, and this is happening in Florida. This is happening in Arizona. This is happening any state in the nation that has a right wingers completely in control of the entire area. Thank you, baby. This is what it looks like, folks. This is what fascism looks like. This is what the end of your democracy looks like. Okay, because yeah, you're still gonna vote. Yeah, sure, you'll go to the poll. Yeah, well, I'm voting. But somehow, some way, it's always going to wind up Republican. It's always going to wind up Republican. And these little rules, these little technical loopholes are exactly why. And this guy knows exactly it. Why is the Republican Party doing this? Because demographically, they no longer are relevant. Not enough people want to vote for them. They don't want to change their policies. So instead of changing the Republican Party, they're going to change democracy. They're going to destroy democracy. It's the thing getting in the way of them attaining more power. Don't you understand what is happening? They're doing it. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like.
The caption.
Committee substitute Senate Bill 1993 relating the authority of the Secretary of State to order a new election in certain counties.
Secretary will call the roll.
Zip.
Alvarado, Betancourt, Birdwell, Montgomery.
19 ayes and 12 nays. The bill is passed, and engrossment will hold
Bye
there.
bye.
Senator Middleton.
The sound you hear is a toilet flushing. That's the sound that you hear. Please wake up. They're doing it in front of our faces. And what the fuck is Joe Biden doing? Taking a goddamn nap. Could have passed the voting rights bill. Could have passed the voting rights bill. Didn't do jack shit about this. It's the sound of a toilet flushing. That's exactly what you just saw. So this is just an interesting thing. Just a little tidbit about Ron DeSantis. Apparently, him and his team are incredibly worried about this new Wojak meme that's been going around. However, the team has been paying close attention to how to help manage the governor's facial reactions to the upcoming debate. So apparently, Ron DeSantis is going to try to avoid making hamburger Ron faces, I guess. are so hungry. This kid is so hungry, he's gonna rip me apart if I don't give him some milk. He is gonna actually murder me, dude. He's gonna flip and destroy me if I don't give him some milk immediately, dude. I know, bro. It's cooking, bro. I got the Jesus, bro. Jesus. All right, hold on, bro. I got your milk right here, homie. Kid is gonna actually flip and kill me. Just check the temperature. Hold on. Okay, that's good. Here you go. Oh, jeez. Jesus, dude. Okay. Whoo. Hold on. Get your hand. There we go. Getting a good position for the milk drinking. Oh, we drinking milk. Oh. Yeah, he would eat my torso if I didn't give him this milk. Okay, hold on. I just gotta change the thing here, kiddo. All right. And then what are the neoliberals up to? What are the neoliberals up to in Florida after passing an extension? Got you right here, buddy. After passing an extension to the Don't Say Gay bill, after passing, after doing everything that they can, the Republican Party, to destroy the neoliberals. Here's what the neoliberals were up to in Florida. Hanging out. This is the neoliberal version of bipartisanship. What the fuck is going on? Okay? Can someone please get these neoliberals out of office? Okay, look, I keep repeating this. Progressives need to mercilessly primary every neoliberal possible. We need to put as much money into as many candidates that can legitimately challenge these neoliberal goblins. These neoliberal, look at them, man. Look at them. The Republicans want to destroy the neoliberal party, make them democratically irrelevant. And Ron DeSantis is leading the charge proudly, identifying social justice as woke, and then dedicating your entire political career to the destruction of social justice. Oh, I'm going to destroy woke. Sorry, no, I'm sorry. I did not mean to make offense to goblins. Demons. They're demons in the New World Order. Don't you understand? They're trying to make the frogs gay. They're trying to make the frogs gay. They're goblins, folks. They're goblins. There you go. That's my insurrection update. It's a quick one. I'm going to have more next weekend for sure. But I mean, someone please, anyone, if you're interested in politics, if you're interested in making change, if you're on the left, please get into politics. Please challenge these Democrats. Give people an alternative to this, please. Don't let them convince you, oh, we're going to send the DNC after you. We're going to fundraise against you. We're going to spend millions of dollars. Well, let's make them spend millions of dollars in every fucking county, in every fucking state across the entire United States. Let's see how much money the DNC really has. Let's primary challenge dozens and dozens of neoliberal Democrats in every state and make the DNC bankrupt with its attempt to destroy progressivism. Bernie Sanders showed us that we can win on $5, $10, $20 donations. Progressives can win on small dollar donations. We don't need the corporate DNC, and we don't need their donors. We don't need their establishment. We can challenge them. And let me tell you, people are looking for an alternative. They were ready to vote Bernie Sanders. They were ready for an alternative to neoliberalism. They were ready for it. So get your ass in office. All right, that's my insurrection update. Up next is the United States.